Guys, you ready to become a millionaire? All you gotta do is go to YouTube. They got everybody you need. You got Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, all the way down to Alex Becker and the Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, Grant Cardone teaching you how to sell real estate. Everybody you need in the world teaching you how to become a millionaire. But who's teaching you how to not get screwed over the next 6 years? I mean, things are changing. We got AI and we got robotics that are switching things up. We've already seen since 2022, since ChatGPT dropped, a huge loss in jobs. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to today. Maybe I won't make you $1 million, but I might save you a couple million in the next 6 years of your life just looking at the different jobs that are disappearing because of AI and robotics. To get things started, I went to my good buddy Google Gemini. We've been talking for a while, all the way back since it was Google Bard, but I just asked a real simple question, and there it is. Take a peek, see. I wanted to take a look at some of the jobs that are getting annihilated over the next 10 years, starting from 2022 to 2032, because, hey, to be honest, we're already losing some jobs, and I even got good old ChatGPT in the background to throw an extra couple details. We're starting off with phase one, the generative wave. This is where, content creators and stuff started disappearing. You got AI that's a better conversational bot
because it's not just running on an algorithm anymore.
Now it's actually running on an LLM, a large language model that's able to process and output data in ways that, more similar to the way humans do it than the way computers do it. So, we see different jobs disappearing, anywhere from SEO blogs. Big companies know that the attention is online, right? So they're not just putting out video content, they're putting out SEO blogs, they're putting out all, with their ad copy, product descriptions, all of this with current trending topics, terms that is bound to go ahead and hit the top of search engines. This is how they get seen. And now they got AI powering it. Even according to the World Economic Forum back in 2023, I believe, about 23% of jobs globally are expected to change in the next 5 years. And that includes job eliminated, jobs restructured, and new jobs created. I wonder who's going to be creating those new jobs. The World Economic Forum also mentioned that a net drop of about 14 million jobs globally across the data set are going to be dropping as well. Jobs most vulnerable are clerical, secretarial roles, data entry, bank tellers, cashiers, ticket clerks, and similar administrative or basic customer service positions. I mean, we don't need humans to answer phones and go through pages of documents to try to find the answer when they got to AI that you can scan every piece of information a company has into it and answer any question that it's allowed to answer on the spot. Why even pay a human? The thing works for free, right? Don't need breaks, don't need lunch, don't need to go home at the end of the night, works 24/7. You're replaced, guy. All right, we can go ahead and speed on up. There's a high disappearance risk of a lot of these jobs because chatbots are just so much faster, so much more capable, and they work 24/7, like I said. Then, of course, disappearing, we got AI tools integrated into word processors like Grammarly, Notion AI, and Copilot. That means, you're getting the agentic wave. Where we're at right now, where you're able to connect AI to all these different services and they could do jobs for you, not just your email, your Google Drive, your calendar, scheduling, booking meetings. It's able to do it all just because you programmed it and told it to do it. Now it doesn't need you anymore. It can go and do it until you tell it to change something, right? Right. So when you have all these virtual assistants, whether they're remote or you have somebody following you around with a little notepad taking all your notes for you, trying to fill your calendar and keep up with all the post-its, you have an AI that could do all that stuff way more efficiently, and it's not going to forget stuff. It's not going to make a mistake. It's easy to correct. It learns from, future use. You continue to use it, it continues to learn, all right? It can study patterns. So, you have, this year, you're going to be losing your coders. I'm sorry, bye coders. We talked about this. You can't code better than AI. Junior coders, quality techs, they're going to be leaving. Sources like GitHub, Copilot, and Devin, they're all software that allow you to be able to create your own AI. Agents that can go and do things for you, that can do research, that can make sales, that can book flights, in scheduled trips. They can just do so much. Translators, who need you? We have AI that translate in real time.
Gone.
We also see in 2025 the exodus of data entry clerks and administrative assistants. All right, those jobs are where we're at, disappearing. Multimodal AI, which is AI that can do more than just talk to you. It can make images and turn them into videos. It can write some code, or it can, do any number of things all from one spot. You don't have to switch between programs to do it. It can all do it in one place. Not only that, while it's producing these videos, you're going to be able to connect it to your social media to go ahead and post it for you, or schedule it, or you're going to have it making content for you automatically and scheduling automatically. Not only that, responding to the people that comment automatically. All right, AI is going to be taking the role of many of these positions, these lower level positions. Now, these are mostly administrative. Remember, this is AI. This is the brain that is doing most of these jobs. But you're going to see, aside from paralegals 2026, who needs somebody to go scroll through old law books? We got AI. You can upload everything. It knows all the laws. Real nice and easy. Accountants. Think AI can't run Excel or QuickBooks? No, they're going to be more accountants that are going to be getting switched over to AI. If you spent lots of time and money being a paralegal or an accountant, you need to figure out what career path you're going to be switching to, because these jobs are going to be getting replaced here very, very soon. They already are. All right. Next, phase 3, the embodiment wave. This is where we're going at in the future, 2028 moving forward. All right. Now the brains, the AI that was taking all the jobs, all the desk jobs, all the creative jobs, all the administrative and clerical jobs, now they're getting bodies. Yeah. So are you hardworking, brute force, manly, machismo, hardcore, fellow blue-collar laborers out there busting your back, breaking your feet, sweating your neck to get a paycheck? You're going to get replaced next, because we have robots that can build houses, that can lay bricks. We have machines that can lay concrete down like a maze. All right, construction laborers, it's all going to be going away. It's so much cheaper, easier, safer to have robots clean up work sites, remove debris. So it's going to be robots that are going to be doing those things. And not only that, we're going to let them do the slop jobs. All right, so you kids in high school that are looking forward to your first job, hitting that fry cook like SpongeBob or flipping some burgers, you're not going to be doing that. Robots are going to do it so much easier, so much faster, so much quicker, more efficiently, and they're going to cost so much less. The owners, once they're able to purchase the robots and replace them, maintenance, nothing. And before long, you won't even need humans to stock the shelves, to stock the freezer. Robots will do that too. So if you have any, passion of going into any of these careers, this is something you really need to consider, right? Bank tellers, all that stuff is going to become automated. We already have ATMs. All right, why do we really need bank tellers? I'm sure that we could talk to an artificial intelligence and tell it that we went alone, and we could submit some documents or email them in, scan them in, and that AI is going to know whether or not that bank wants to offer a loan or not. We don't need a human to do these jobs, right? There's too high of risk, all right? There's bias. A human might let a family member get a loan, but somebody else might not, or might not allow a bad loan to go through or a good loan. Humans, they don't work like AI. AI is programmed. AI works the way it's trained to work for the owner. So if you're not the owner of the AI, if you're not learning to be the programmer of the AI, you're going to eventually work for the AI, or the AI is going to be doing all the jobs around while you're looking for a universal basic income. I know there's going to be more talks of it because there's going to be less jobs, because AI and robots are going to be taking over. So more and more people are going to be sitting at home in the next decade because there's just nothing for them to do. And, well, we can't let people starve to death then, can we? Entry-level customer service jobs, of course, those are all gone. The administrative assistants, we talked about cashiers, cash clerks, even basic bookkeeping, entry-level accounting clerks, simple financial record clerks,
All gone.
and then starting next year, all right, customer support, we already have AI chatbots, manychat.mrtherapy.com. You can get a great chatbot there. Even if you want to go back to content creation, descript.mrtherapy.com. There's your content creation. Real nice, real easy. And if you want to help automating your online presence, system.mrtherapy.com. There's your website, there's your funnel, there you got your business online. Get it started, get AI integrated, right? Because you're gonna see sooner than later, a lot of these jobs are gonna be disappearing, especially once the brains get the bodies. Have you not seen these videos of all these different companies that are releasing robots that are actually able to do marvelous things, marvelous feats, way greater than what most humans can do? And they're going to be stronger, they're going to be faster, more efficient, and they will have the brains of AI. Guys, this is what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I know YouTube is full of all those amazing people that'll tell you how to get rich. But if you're already pursuing a career in one of these areas, now's the time to really consider, is that job career, is that job path even going to be available in the near future? All right, you need to really start considering AI, if anything, to consider what it's going to change in the near future, how things are going to change. If you are going to school to be a paralegal, if you're going to school for some of these positions, you might be wasting your time and money, because by the time you get out of school, AI might have all of those jobs cleared out. All right. So I don't want you just looking up the different ways to make millions of dollars, okay? I want you to look at the future of AI, the future of robotics. I want you to look at the jobs that it's going to be taking, the jobs that it's going to be doing, the kind of jobs that companies want to create robots to fulfill, right? We already have dark factories, where there's entire factories where they run completely in the dark. There's robots moving around all over the place, and it's in pitch black, no humans, because you don't need them. They got sensors. They know where they're at all times, GPS, right? So humans are being replaced. These are the job fields that are replacing them. And you need to look and see if you are currently in one of those job fields that could be replaced. I don't want you wasting the next 2, 3, 5, 6 years of your life going toward a career path that's just going to be gone soon, right? Look at AI, see what it can offer you, but also look at AI and see what it's taking away. All right, that's the final lesson. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, hit that subscribe button and that like. I'm working really hard to try to crank up the numbers and get some good content out here for you. Something helpful, something to make you think and look at things from different angles. I know it's not exactly what you're used to, but that's what we're going for here with Mr. Therapy. Something that's going to take it to the next level, whether you're an AI enthusiast, whether you're an entrepreneur. We want to see success and growth. We want to see the end of generational poverty. That's right, man. I'm Josiah, Mr. Therapy Costack, and I hope you keep stacking those odds in your favor for success. We'll see you on the next one.